Welcome back, the beard, to the Radio Nomad Slam.
Thank you.
I missed you guys.
I missed you too, Joe Bag of Donuts.
It was nice to kind of go back through time, through the history of the best of the Radio Nomad. So appreciate the beard putting that little bit together.
You mean the best of what the beard listened to try and find the best of the Radio Nomad?
Yes, that's what I meant. But that, while being more descriptive, was more of a mouthful.
Yeah, that was it. Really concise. I thought there was way too much Joe Baga on the best of. I gotta say.
No such thing.
Hold on. Not enough Joe Baga on the best of.
Okay.
Like, you should have just edited everybody else out and created a whole Radio Nomad segment where Joe Bag of Donuts talks to himself.
Entertainment.
I kind of jabbed the knife into his leg a little bit under the table there. That's why his opinion changed so dramatically. But just another trick you pick up being a radio show host extraordinaire.
Nomad.
Stab your co-hosts in the back.
Isn't that a TV on the radio album?
TV? What's TV on the radio? Am I gonna sound stupid if I finish asking that question?
No. You sounded stupid at the beginning of the question.
Okay. Good.
But they were a band that was popular. I don't know, 2000.
They still are.
Are they? I
Yeah,
feel like
pretty
they're still.
much.
Yeah, I like
they're
them.
Probably still making.
Did
music.
you guys do anything fun in the meantime? Well, first I want to know if you did anything fun since the best of.
So
That's a stupid question.
Okay, so it's been 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole month.
I was out in the desert, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that next segment because it's kind of involved.
I've gone through some personal changes. Noticed hair.
Yeah,
where
you
there
look
wasn't
nice.
hair. Thank you.
Hail
The
Satan.
breasts they're nice.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I joined your crusade, and I have quit my job as well.
Oh yeah, I just got a job actually where you used to work.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice to supplement my radio show host income
Well, good luck.
with a day job.
Good luck. So I'm no longer with my previous job, and I'm just gonna try and be a full-time radio show host. So far, I have one gig every 2 weeks that does not pay. So I'm off to a good start.
Did you just say you're gonna try and be a full-time radio show host?
Or
Because I got a little something to say about that, Slam.
Oh, do you?
Well, you can do it on Saturdays.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, all right.
Anytime our show's on Saturday, I will be the host.
No.
Oh.
I didn't agree to that. I played the fifth. Right to bear arms.
All right, co-host, cohort then?
Sure. There you go.
All right, there we go. I finally have a title.
Hey, you know what the Beard and I did actually just yesterday? It's pretty sweet.
Touch tips.
We went to the Book
High-fived
of
each
Mormon.
other. You went to the Book of Mormon?
Uh-huh.
Like the one, like you got, you sat
The
and listened to
musical?
some- Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that
I
one.
thought like a Mormon came to your door and you guys just sat down with him
Mm-mm.
and he read the whole book.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. How was that? Was it good?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. It was really funny.
I'm not a big fan of musicals, but that one was really funny. And there was still the element of musical to it, which I guess that part I don't think I'll ever be a fan of. I've been to a lot of musicals at this point because I kind of got the hookup. But that part of it I wasn't big on. But it was still really funny.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about it? I got to say one thing about it. I'd heard that they didn't really rip on Mormonism, the religion, but I disagree. They ripped on it hard.
Yeah. How did they not rip on Mormonism?
I'd heard that, but
They ripped on Mormonism and Africans a lot.
yeah, they did.
I
Wow.
mean, people would just go around proclaiming that they had maggots in their scrotum throughout the entire musical because they're in Africa.
There's one character whose name is General Butt Fucking Naked.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Butt fucking naked.
Yeah. So they really ripped
man.
on Africans.
That thing won Tonys. A lot of Tonys.
Mm-hmm.
They give those things to good music.
And they're just like, well, you have to rape babies in order to rid yourself of the AIDS, and like somehow become Jamaican, and maybe that's just my terrible accent, but you know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, was the character actually supposed to be Jamaican for some reason?
Those are some fancy clothes.
You really gotta. I mean, I guess I don't know this, but if you were like a black person or an African and you went to this, you would have to have some pretty thick skin and not be a little bit offended.
Or a Mormon too.
Yeah, Mormon too, but
you know,
Mormons don't get offended. They just turn it off like a light.
That was one of the songs. It was called "Turn It Off," and it's all about how, like, you know, if you're ever having any bad thoughts, or you just turn it off.
Like Slam right now, you think he kind of is imagining me naked? Turn it off.
It's pretty turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as I pictured you naked, it was like, well, I guess I won't ever have kids.
It was reverse slide whistle. That should be a nickname for a flaccid penis from now on.
Reverse slide whistle?
Yeah, it's PG.
I got a reverse slide whistle going.
Yeah.
And then reverse slide whistle for boner.
Anti-reverse slide whistle. It's way easier to say than boner.
I think we should probably start a extracurricular nomad band called Extra Reverse Slide
Inverted
Whistle.
wiener.
Yeah, inverted wiener. There
Hey.
That'll be the song. It's just like that's all it is. It's just.
I think you just wrote a video game
yeah.
soundtrack from the 80s.
That would be really sweet. So, anyone? Actually, I have an apology to make. I've been kind of a jerk, and I'm feeling really bad about this.
Finally, jeez.
Yeah, I just kept commenting on the way Beard looks, and he just kept crying a lot. He's getting really sad. So, I want to say sorry.
You were
Beard,
being really nice to him. I don't think he was angry.
Oh no! Maybe there are tears of joy.
Yeah, I think he was just like so overtaken with the kind words that you were bestowing upon him that he was overtaken.
Yeah.
So I guess you're welcome.
Thanks
for my apology.
Thanks for apologizing for all the nice things you said. Because that's like double. Like, not only did you say really nice things, but then you apologize. You could also say thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well,
I mean, thank you.
Doesn't that make it wrong then? Like, two rights make a wrong, right? Like,
yeah.
You should never do two nice things.
I don't know if two rights make a wrong.
I'm pretty sure that's how math works.
Two negatives make a positive. But not if you add them.
So if two people who are HIV not positive, get it on, like, is that how AIDS starts?
That's how it started, yeah.
God, I didn't realize this was a science segment, but I've learned a lot.
I'm sorry to take it there. I know you hate it when I bring up science.
Way to go science on us, God. Not all of us are as well versed in, biology, chemistry as you.
Well, I did go to school for it. I got a degree from Craigslist.
Oh,
and
impressive.
That's not cheap.
No, it was not, and it took like a week. So it was a huge pain in my ass.
Gross. Anyone else have anything they'd like to apologize about?
No.
No,
I think we're good.
Wow.
I do have a
really?
message. I do have a message I'm supposed to relay, though.
Let's hear it.
From our guest from 4 weeks ago, Kim Jong-un. She would like us.
No relation to the
no relation
dictator.
to the dictator,
No.
but she would like us all to get her haircut, and we'll be requiring it going forward.
Does that just mean like we have to pitch in money, or do we actually have to cut it for her?
No, we have to all have the same haircut.
Hey, should we pitch in?
Get her haircut. I thought you meant like get her haircut.
Oh no,
like,
we all have to
her.
adopt.
Should
her
we
haircut.
do that though? Should we pitch in and get her a haircut?
I think
Pitch in some money and get her a haircut.
Are you sure that's not
Yeah.
what she meant?
That may be what she meant.
Because it was looking pretty
Think about
nappy.
Yeah.
So
She had some nappy roots, and I think that if we pitched in and paid for her haircut, she would cut it like Kim Jong-un always does.
She definitely seemed like she didn't have the money. So I think
true. That's true.
it was just based on her general appearance.
Her disheveled ways.
Her disheveled look.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She looks super cute. I'm going to say that, right? I think everybody agrees on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like poor
definitely.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she could use a haircut.
Yeah.
It's like the cutest you could look being that poor.
It's like, when people it's like, oh, cute. You just don't have any money. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Like when you see one of those homeless people like sitting on the side of the road and they're just like in there wrapped up like really cold and freezing, and they've got long facial hair because it's been growing, and their hair's got just garbage upon garbage in it. You're just like, God, that just warms my heart. It's so cute.
You're making tears of joy come down my face, I think. Is that what these are?
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was. That's not at all what I saw.
Yeah, I can give her $5 though.
Yeah, I'll pitch in.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Nomads ahoy! If anyone else has any money that they could pitch in to get Kim Jong-un a haircut, we'd really appreciate that. So.
Yeah.
Or actually, if you guys have any extra money laying around, you can just give it to us and we'll decide what to do with it.
Hey, we should quick mention the theme of tonight.
Oh, we have a theme.
Yeah.
Is that
Remember
a new thing?
Remember when we?
When did we start having themes? Have we always had themes?
Yep.
Wow. Man, I should really pay attention more.
The theme of the show tonight is funny noises. Yep. So
like that.
try and think of some. We haven't had any yet, but maybe you could think of a funny noise tonight, and then you can make it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of funny noises. I mean,
I could tell.
how do you fit a funny noise?
Because
into a
nothing funny has
conversation?
ever come out of your mouth.
No,
so.
not once. Not once, not never.
Here's a funny noise.
Oh, was that a throwing knife
Yeah.
that was thrown slappily?
What about this funny noise? But not ha funny.
No. I breathe out of my nose kind of hard.
You are kind of a nose breather.
I'm a bit of a nose breather. Yeah, I get that.
You're
a lot.
also-
Wait, isn't that the good way to breathe?
No, I'm
'Cause
pretty
Everyone
sure.
always rips on mouth breathers, so
It's whatever, as long as you breathe quiet.
what if it's just, I think maybe you have to have like a 50-50 balance, and then you don't
You
get
know,
made fun
no
of.
one ever gets ripped on for breathing quietly. And I think that I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, I
even
do.
it out.
Like, God, I can't even hear you breathe. You even alive?
Yeah. Why don't you breathe a little louder?
Well, now that sounds
It's like, why don't you breathe a little louder, fat ass?
that's ripping on someone for breathing loudly.
I also kind
No.
of feel like you're ripping on them for being overweight.
Well, no, that's just a fact.
Oh, okay. Because people who breathe quietly are usually overweight.
I don't know. I don't keep track of that.
Well, somebody probably should.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who thinks about that. So. Hey, Beard.
What up?
Thought we. Oh,
Yeah, we had some mail.
kind of wanted to
but
hear some mail, but maybe later.
We can always check the mail.
Maybe later, like in 2 weeks, we'll hear it. That sounds like a good plan.
I do like plans.
Well, we're back, a little bit different format tonight, but I'm sure that you'll get used to it quickly. I know I will. We're gonna have a lot of, what do you call it? I call it that high flying audible action, or this show is gonna be jeans creamingly good.
Jeans creamingly.
Yeah.
The creamiest jeans in the suburbs.
Like cookies and cream.
This show's going to be like a cookies and cream blizzard all
In
over
your
your
pants.
face.
in your pants.
Cookies and cream blizzard in
A
your
cold cookies and cream blizzard all in your pants.
Nomad.
Yeah. Nomad. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. That's what I said.
The suspense
First time.
there was killing me.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty excited. Is that what you mean? Like you're just so excited to
I
talk?
couldn't wait to get to the second segment.
Sure.
It was just-
Well, we're here. How's it feel?
It feels good.
It does feel good.
I feel like I just had some really good sex.
It also feels good that Crispy's in studio, and I don't know what he is doing over there.
Is it cool if I hold it like this?
No, not really.
No, don't do that.
Have you guys ever been asked that before? Feels cool if you held it like this?
No, we've never had anybody.
Not
abuse
in
our
reference to a
equipment.
microphone on the show.
Okay. Let me put it back down.
You speak strangely. You must be a Jew. You're an asshole. I mean, for picking that mic up and flinging it around like that.
Don't want to have to lean forward the whole segment, so I was trying to get comfy, lounge a little.
Get comfy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Get comfy.
You should try being shorter. I think that would probably alleviate most of your problems.
Another life, perhaps.
Yeah.
That is funny how we always kind of shtick the ogres on the small mic over there.
Yeah, there's
off
no
in
reason
no
I
man's land.
can't use like a desk thingy like that. Those are nice.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
so
Crispy,
Happy to be here. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me, guys.
long-time listener, first-time attender, right?
You got it.
yeah, I appreciate you dressing up in your finest burlap.
Although I would have appreciated one of your nice ponchos, but
Yeah,
a man can dream.
dream
so-
all day.
So,
all night.
so what brings you here? And where are you hailing from? Where there's hail?
Hale is Seattle, and
Hail,
I
Seattle.
came to see my
Hail,
people.
Seattle.
It'd been a while, so I was overdue for some quality time, a visit.
Yeah.
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 Well, we appreciate you coming out and making the long journey to the traveling radio show.
The traveling radio show.
Yeah,
that
our
stays in
studio
one-
it's made out of magic, so it just constantly
It's
travels.
nomadic.
Yeah,
The
you know.
studio's nomadic, actually.
Nomadic magic.
If we were to
Nomadic
have a
magic.
single studio, it would just be contradictory by nature. So we kind of have to mix things up a little bit.
Understood.
Well, plus it'd be so crowded. 'Cause
Come
there's
in the
just
magic studio.
huge
right?
crowds trying to get in all
It's
the
like the
time.
magic school bus. Do you guys want adventures?
Mhm.
Educational adventures
Every 2 weeks.
through the body,
Yes,
among
we
other places.
frequently endanger people by driving a bus through their capillaries.
The cloaca.
There too. That's part of the body. It's also interesting.
I think we're gonna hear about a cloaca later this segment, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
There's some cloaca stories.
We could talk about that.
Maybe we could talk about alpacas too, while we're at it.
Yeah.
Alpaca cloacas.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good band name.
That's not bad.
That
That's
could
not
be our
bad.
bodily function.
What kind of
band
music
name.
do you think they'd play?
Probably a lot of fart boxing.
A lot of fart boxing. Yeah,
Probably
I could.
Peruvian whistles in there.
Oh, they're well.
Yeah, the ones that you gotta like blow air over the top.
Like,
Those?
are
Is
you?
that what that is?
No, it's like, ref whistles. Well, there's, Peruvian flutes.
Oh yeah.
Combine those. Peruvian whistles.
Okay.
Yep. Do I?
I kind of feel like what kind of band wouldn't have one of those? Just on standby in case you needed it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
No
Maybe- I don't know,
self-respecting
maybe the
band.
Rolling Stones.
Oh, don't start
Maybe
fronting
U2.
on the Stones.
All right. Do you know if Led Zeppelin had one of those?
No.
I don't think they did. So I guess quite a few classic rock bands. That's good to know.
Yeah, well, because they hadn't discovered the Peruvian whistle back in the classic
Actually,
rock days.
Peru had not been discovered yet.
Oh, that's right, by
Yeah.
John Peru,
Mm-hmm.
the
All
founder.
of, actually,
Peru.
all of South America. It's a recent transgression. I think like in the Great Depression. That's when they found it.
Oh, okay.
So the Rolling Stones were long before then.
Yeah, way before that.
Mhm.
That was more like
600 AD.
yeah, like the Viking era.
Yeah.
Only on Radio Nomad.
Only indeed.
There was
So-
nothing in 600 AD, as I recall.
I'm actually glad that you're here with us because I want to hear a lot of questions about the Beards. Your
Oh, yeah.
excursion. You went totally nomad on us.
You went to
So-
Seattle or something?
No, I didn't go to Seattle. I went to the desert, as I mentioned. I actually mentioned that in the best of, and I went to a little this thing called Burning Man, and it's basically a giant festival, kinda, and there's a lot of music. You camp there. It's out in the desert. It's 8 days long, and there's a bunch of there's kind of no rules. You just kind of do whatever you want, and I've been there I was there for 8 days, and that's why I couldn't be on this show. That's why we did a best of.
What brought you there?
Friends, I
like because they gave
friends
you a
told
ride.
me about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, a couple cars brought me there.
I was gonna say, were you asking like what brought
took
him there,
two?
like spiritually, or like what brought him there, like actually?
I was leaving it open
Like
to
a car
interpretation
or-
to see what.
That's a really
Follow
good
to the
question. Are you
circles,
sure you don't
you know?
want to get on this mic and just? You're pretty good at this.
Sorry, am I not doing enough following?
No, you're a natural. I like it.
Yeah.
That was just a compliment.
Oh.
Although it sounded like a sarcastic jab.
I'm still trying to
Yeah.
pick up the,
Yeah. It's hard.
my sarcasm radar is still getting,
And sometimes
just calibrated.
I'm just hard to understand, and I
Calibrating.
just pretend like I'm being sarcastic.
You're doing
You
so
pret-
well. I almost feel like we should be paying you instead of the other way
Instead of
around.
not paying me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So Fat.
Yeah.
Why is it called Burning Man?
Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Do
So
people die?
there's a lot of
Only one guy.
they burn a lot of things there, and the main thing that they burn is a statue of a man. It's a giant statue. Is about 70 feet tall.
It's not that giant.
That's not. I've seen bigger statues than that.
Okay, it was kind of just like this little tiny statue,
What's it made out
70
of?
feet tall,
Okay.
and it was made out of wood,
Kind of
and they burnt it to the ground. And they burn other things, but that's kind of the main thing.
What kind of wood was it made out of?
I don't know.
Well, that kind of affects.
Was it
how-
made out of wicker? 'Cause then it would be burning
hard
Wicker
wood.
Man.
I think it was made out of
That's the best guy.
I think it was made out of just normal,
Well, because if it's like
tree wood.
pine or spruce or something, it's gonna burn differently at different rates and temperatures. I'm just trying to like picture
Very
this thing.
interesting.
I can't imagine there's a lot of wood in the desert. There must be somebody in charge of bringing the wood.
Yeah, how do they transport the man?
Yeah, do they build a man there?
They build it there.
Oh,
They bring in all the wood and they build it there.
They must have
Yeah.
contractors and stuff
Uh-huh.
too. Yeah.
Definitely. And
You gotta get a permit for that.
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, it's on federal land, so like they actually have to get. There's actually kind of a lot of like negotiating and hassle that they have because it's on federal land. But like, there's 70,000 people there, so when you're having a giant party with 70,000 people, you need a lot of space. And the Black Rock Desert in Nevada, that's where it is, has a lot of space. But the other cool thing about Burning Man is like there's a lot of like really quirky art and like really unique art and like a ton of and it's all interactive. So you can like climb basically just in the middle of the desert there'll be a bunch of art pieces and you can just climb all over them.
Well, yeah. So I think the big question on everybody's mind really here is: was there Wi-Fi?
No, there was
Oh,
not.
what?
Well,
I'm
but
not-
you at
I'm
least
never
had your
going.
4G LTE.
No.
What?
Yeah. So, and it's funny because get this. So if you want to get a hold of someone in another camp, you had to actually go over there and see if they were around. Yeah. And
What
if they
is this? The Stone Age?
And if they weren't, you know what you did? You left them a text message, an original text message, a note.
On a typewriter?
No, you just wrote it out with your hand
Oh.
and a pen.
Like
and
on their phone?
And you left it on their tent.
Using hieroglyphics, I assume.
Well, it's
Oh, so you
ancient.
just wrote right on their tent.
Yeah, you could write on their tent. Yeah.
I don't think
What
they'd
you
be all
actually
that
do is
happy
you
about that.
you pricked your finger and then they wrote on their tent in blood.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
I got AIDS yesterday.
Yeah.
Thaw beard.
So yeah, and like everyone, there's all these camps, and there's a bunch of theme camps. There's like camps for like people doing massages, and there's camps for people like teach yoga, and there's camps where
Like a funny noises theme camp.
there's
Kind of like our show.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Wah.
funny
Wah, wah, wah.
beep.
Shibba-da-bop.
Bop, skadoo bop, skadoo-dop, doop, dop, skadoo-dop. Like
I
that.
really thought you were gonna start singing bop. Shibba-da-bop. Bop.
That's too easy.
Yeah, so there's like a bunch of theme camps. There's like it's a really sexual. There's a lot of like sex at the Burning Man. There's a lot of
like
Like people having sex.
so one of the
everywhere?
one of the more like well-known theme camps is the Orgy Dome, and it's basically if you have to go with a couple. You can't go by yourself, but you have to go as a couple, a non-monogamous couple, and you can go to the Orgy Dome and hang out and see if there's other people who want to have an orgy. and I walked by and there was a line, so I said, "Fuck it."
What if you just
No pun intended.
Hey.
You should have just fucked the line. That'd be
Hey.
sweet if you
I
had
hope
to be
it's,
having sex with the person in front of you when
I
you
hope it's
walked
clearly
in,
labeled.
no matter what.
so you don't have like a bunch of goth couples walking in thinking like they're gonna get to see orgy.
Actually, most people in the line, in the Orgy Dome line, were
I
naked.
gotcha.
Yeah, how are you going to be
Oh.
goth with no accessories?
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess you could. There could have been some with eyeliner,
You could
heavy
still,
eyeliner.
What about like a spiked
Heavy,
collar?
dark.
You know, you could
Yeah,
still.
dark, heavy eyeliner.
Yeah, and a spike collar, and that's it.
Yeah.
and a pierced junk.
Yeah. Pierced genitalia.
Yeah.
And pale skin.
Mhm.
You can't
I gotta
forget
tell you,
about
I
pale
spend
skin.
most of my time at that massage and the yoga camp, just bouncing between those two.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of people that are just giving out free massages.
I'd probably spend most of my time at the LAN party camp, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Was there like a Nintendo camp or? There probably was.
No, there was a
in a corner, dark corner.
what's the game that they play? I think in Japan with all the little metal balls.
Jingles and
Plinko.
Jacks?
Plinko. There was a Plinko camp
Ah.
that had Plinko machines.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even
It's
out at
Plinko.
Burning Man, you can still gamble.
Yeah. And here's another thing about Burning Man is there's
Vegas.
it's a decommodified event, so there's no money exchanged. So all the bars, you just walk up with your cup and you just hold it out and they pour you a drink.
What?
Yeah. So you could get, I mean, if you want to, you could get real drunk there.
What was the admission cost?
$400.
Oh man.
But it's not like, I mean,
That's not really
It's
that
not like-
much for 8 days.
the bars are just camps, you know. It's people who bring liquor in. They don't get paid to do it.
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite camp?
Ours was pretty cool. We had a gift shop.
Oh yeah, of course it was yours.
It wasn't, well,
What was that tone? What was that tone, Joe?
That's a funny noise.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know.
it was really cool though, because okay, there's a couple. There's a bunch of reasons it was really cool. Like one is that we got to meet a bunch of people because it was a gift shop and we had stuff like we had a lot of clothes and then we had a bunch of things that you might need like Band-Aids or condoms or
Alcohol wipes.
yes, wipes, wet wipes. It's just
ooh.
stuff you might need. Yeah.
Do we have those customized Radio Nomad condoms out yet?
I didn't get to bring any. No,
Just like the beard is right on the tip.
Yeah. Right on there.
the beard is right on the tip.
Well, it's either the
Bearded for
Pun
her
intended
pleasure.
again.
Yeah.
It like has hair on the end of it. That like protrudes from the condom. It
Isn't
just
that
like
that one's
tickles
called
them.
a tickling beard? Yeah.
well,
just
they all
tickles
they all
them.
have a beard right around the ring.
Mm-hmm. And then like it's a full condom though, so like it cups the balls too, and then
Yeah,
me and Slam are on.
Yeah.
there.
You actually tie it around.
customized.
You tie it around your waist.
Oh,
Specialty
It's like a
nut
strap
pouch.
on them.
It's a condom with straps that you tie around your waist, and it has a beard. So I
and
wish
some
I could have
balls.
brought some of those because it would have been really good to throw them in the gift shop.
a strap on them.
Hey, brought to you by the Radio Nomad.
RadioNomad.com.
What was your
Get
What was your most
strap on.
popular item?
The clothes were really popular because you know there's just a bunch of funky clothes. Also, finger lights were really popular. They're just lights that basically, I mean, they are what they sound like. You put on your finger, and we ended up buying like 1,000 of them. So there was plenty to give out, and we almost got rid of all of them.
Go on about the finger
Not
lights.
bad.
And the best part about it is that like since there's no money, you just go in and take whatever you want. You know.
Oh man.
Does
Yeah.
anyone ever rob anyone at Burning Man? I know it seems counterproductive or counterintuitive.
I mean,
but
it's not like everything there is up for free. Like in the whole Burning Man, it's just in our gift shop, everything was free. But I don't think so.
it'd just be funny. I just have this.
Actually,
this
though, I
mental
saw
image.
a stat, and there was no reported assaults at Burning Man, which is
Very
pretty
nice.
crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Keyword reported.
Oh,
How-
here's another.
How were the porta potties?
Deserts tell no tales.
for how many people were there, they were actually quite clean.
Oh, I didn't mean the inside. I meant like,
Oh.
watching people.
Yeah. What was your Where was your favorite place to people watch?
Where was your favorite?
It's as
place
if
to
I've
go to
told
the
you this
bathroom?
before. So, okay, another thing at Burning Man is that like you don't have to wear clothes if you want. And so there'd be these like really beautiful women just not wearing any clothes. And actually that was another nice thing about the gift shop is that these beautiful women without any clothes on would just come in and like, try on clothes without, and then they take them off.
Hot dudes, hot girls.
just
So
everything.
wait, were there a bunch of beautiful men that didn't just totally out of curiosity?
Oh, there was plenty of naked dudes too.
Well, didn't they burn their birds?
There was one dude who me and a friend were standing in line to get some tacos, and this guy just pulls up on his bike behind us. He's totally naked, and he's totally naked except he had drawn a unibrow in. So he introduced himself, and
I like this guy a lot.
yeah,
already.
he started talking, and he introduces himself, and immediately when he's done introducing himself, he asks us how that introduction was. So it was like, hi, blah blah blah, you know, how you doing, blah blah. He's like, so how was that introduction? And you know, we were just kind of like, you know, good. Thanks for asking.
Did you tell him
that
they
wasn't
could've
like
used a
part of
little
his
more-
bit. He was
No.
just a weird dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he had a unibrow drawn in, and he was naked. You know?
Yeah, he sounds.
So
weird.
he started off, you know.
I'd have been like, I don't know, man. I feel like you should probably explain the unibrow a little bit. Like, there's got to be a joke there that I'm not.
It probably if maybe he had like a whole hair, like a Chewbacca costume on or something, and he was super hairy, and then he just got really hot and he took it all off, and that was all he had left.
I don't understand why you draw a unibrow on to put on a Chewbacca costume.
Because it's unibrow baka.
Unibaka?
Yeah.
All right.
Uni-
Uniball.
Unibraka.
Uniballaka.
Unibalaka?
Yeah.
That sounds
how
like a
some-
Street Fighter
that's how
character.
some of us would dress up. Uniblanca.
Yeah. Unibison.
Yeah.
Bison.
Burning Man.
So yeah,
Sounds like a lot of fun, dude.
it was a great time.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. It was really fun going with you.
Yeah, I really.
No, we had a ton of fun though, sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, no, I really got intimate with my couch.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year.
Say it like it's a new thing.
Yeah.
Well, I like my couch a lot. It's warm. It's loving.
Crispy.
Oh, I thought we were.
Thanks for coming on. I'm sure you'll be back next segment,
That'd
right?
be-
You're sticking around?
Feel invited.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I would like
good,
to.
Good. Beard, thanks for sharing. We really appreciate it. And now if you could just not talk the rest of the show, that'd be great. So we'll have more of me and Sam discussing with friends right after this.
Nomad, 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 nomad.
Radio Nomad. It has Joe Bag of Donuts.
Nomad, nomad,
Oh, Slam Z. And Fabberg. Hot Dude. And Hot Chick.
It does make me fart.
Hot dudes, hot chicks, just everything.
And it does make me fart.
Hey.
Here we are at segment 3.
Oh, it's here already?
We have acquired another +1.
Is that what that other voice I heard was?
That wasn't just me.
Okay.
That wasn't the beginning of the segment.
Oh, it wasn't? So this
No.
is not segment 3?
I just want to play that.
Oh, that got me really hyped, I gotta tell you.
Maybe you should let us know
All right,
that.
now we're gonna start.
Beef. False starts.
Here we are again. Still Rumpus Studio. Still the magic. What did I call it? The magic. Nomad.
Magic
bus.
Mike?
I don't. Magic Mike, featuring Patrick Swayze. I don't know.
Yeah, so there was definitely somebody in that movie.
Bunch of hot dudes. That's for sure.
A lot of hot dudes. A lot
Yeah.
of beefy dudes,
Yeah.
from my understanding.
So thanks for sticking around, Slam.
I usually do.
Hot
Yeah.
dudes.
Well, now it's your only job, so
That's
You better
true.
make it
I don't
count.
have anywhere to be.
yeah. Crispy, good to see you for some more
Likewise, Joe.
hot action.
Thanks for having me again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying off air, there's 2 things I love in life. Another thing, and being on Radio Nomad.
Okay.
Bro.
Good. Good. Moss, good to have you on the soundboard. Yep. And Lyza.
That's me.
New,
I'm just
new
digging
to the
the
show.
soundboard action
Welcome,
over
Lyza.
here. It's like
Number one soundboard fan, Lyza.
the best.
Very
Yeah.
delicious.
Lyza, you should probably just get off Beard's nuts just a
Soundboard
little bit.
fangirl.
I can't help
Lyza.
it. He really knows
Well,
how
hold
to push
on.
a button.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
He just has. He
that's-
just knows how to push those buttons
That is
This
one,
is going nomad.
for the ladies.
that's one thing
Button
Beard's
pushing
good
Beard
at. It's
on the
pushing
board.
buttons.
I would, and I am.
So,
The beard board.
you guys being avid listeners of the show, you've probably heard this segment a billion times. But just for, in case there's any new listeners out there, I'll just describe the way it works. It's called Where's the Love, Where's the Beef?
Where's the beef?
And what we do is we talk about some things we're loving on and some things that we're beefing on. It's pretty straightforward. If you need any clarification, you can just leave. Sound good?
Deal.
Those are the
Oh, were you
options.
looking at me? No, I'm all over it.
Well, just everything, everyone.
Okay, so the hot dudes and the hot chicks.
Anyone who can't figure that out, I don't really want to be your friend.
That sounds fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's legit.
Yeah. So,
Reasonable.
anyone just like burdened with some beef that you just need to get off your chest, off your steamy plate? Nope, nobody.
No,
Okay.
Well, somebody mentioned earlier. I really don't like it when you go to use your towel. You got a wet back. You wanna dry your back off, and it smells like mildew because someone else in your home. I happen to have a roommate. Has not let it dry and folded it up and stuck it in a corner or something, and now it just reeks like mildew smell.
Wait, you
you
grab
share
the towel.
towels?
You grab the towel that's on the floor.
Oh,
fold
no.
it up.
No. What he really does is like stretches it out and folds it right in the middle and puts it on the hook.
We still
it's,
talking
like,
about his
bunched up.
towel?
My towel. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like bunched up in the middle. So like you unfurl it to dry off, and it's just all you can smell is mildew. And it's like, well, I can't dry off with this. I just got out of the shower. I don't want to reek like mildew all day, like
True.
I usually do.
Yeah.
Do you
that's the
wash your
whole
towels
reason I
ever,
shower.
or
Huh?
is that, do you like
Well, I have to wash
laundry
them
or-
like twice as often as I normally would. Like 3 times a year now.
You normally wash them
you've
1.5
moved
times a year.
Here's the thing: is you don't have to wash. You don't have to wash your
Mathematics.
towels that you use for drying off after a shower because they're perfectly clean. Because when you get out of the shower, you're perfectly clean.
Science.
Yeah, you don't have to wash them a lot.
That's why you should just not wash all the soap off of you. That way a bunch of it gets on your towel and then your towel's clean.
Oh, I was thinking
$1 million
like,
idea.
because then if I just have soap on my body, when I start to sweat, it'll wash the soap off, and it's like I'm cleaning myself while I'm sweating.
Like a car wash. But
Yeah. So I just have
with
like a
your
soap
own
From the
stick.
fluids.
inside out.
Like on a hot day, I just like cover myself in soap instead of sunscreen.
Hot
And I
dudes.
I get clean while I'm
Get lubed
working
up, that's for sure.
it. Huh? I lube up the
Lather.
smackers and I head out for the day.
Lubing up the dermis. You know what I'm saying?
Is that where Lubriderm came from?
And if you go to
Yeah, I think so.
www.theradionomad.com, you can
never thought
buy
about
our signature lube.
It smells like mildewed towels.
Yeah, it smells like mildew towels, and it's
And singed
hot.
back hair.
It's daily lube is what it is. It's sunscreen set / soap.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice blend.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice on the nostrils.
Sam, I love the way you smell.
I appreciate that.
I don't.
That really means a lot.
Yeah.
You know what, Lyza? You can shut your whore mouth.
But
Hey,
it's
I
just so
gotta-
comfortable being wide open. I can't help it.
You have nostril breathing.
Hey, you lay back, girl.
I gotta say, I love the idea of like a dark shirt with little white speckles, because then if you have really bad dandruff,
No one will ever know.
Like I just thought you had bad dandruff until I realized it was the design, and
It's
now
fashion.
No,
I know. Now I know that you might not.
High fashion.
No, I purchased a lot of black shirts with white specks.
You
so
know
as to disguise
what I
my
do?
dander problem.
I actually, you know that spray glue? It's like aerosol.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what I do is I pour a bunch of sea salt all on my counter, and I spray the glue all up on that sea salt, and then I throw it on my shirts before I go to work.
So you spray the actual like grains of salt and then throw them on yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Why
I
don't
just-
you just spray yourself.
Because I need to get them on the salt.
Well, you could spray your shoulder and then throw the salt.
Yeah, that's
Look, you guys, I know you're trying to figure this out for me, but I already have it figured out.
His system seems like it works. He does look like he has a lot of dandruff.
So I throw it on me before I go to work, and then when people are like, "Hey, dude, you got a little dandruff on you," I'm just like, "No, it's sea salt."
That's
Like,
a
no,
really
dude,
good idea. You're always thinking ahead. I'm
Mhm.
really impressed.
So were you offended when that Jay-Z song about brushing dirt off your shoulder came out?
No.
'Cause you were like, I spent a lot of time putting this dirt
Well,
here.
if he would have said,
brush that salt off your shoulder?
brush his salt off, I would have been like, come on, hey. But he wasn't, so.
Come on, Jay, Mr. Z. Come on.
Both of us have a lot in common.
You and Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Because
I see
you're both married to Beyonce?
No.
Oh. I guess that's kind of weird.
We both
Single
got.
for
We
life.
both got.
They sell crack on the corner,
Okay.
slinging rocks.
You both can
Yeah.
see
Rocks
from
down
your
both-
sycamore tree?
We both rap about snowflakes and that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Impressive.
I don't think he's actually talking about snowflakes, though. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
he
he's
grew up in
talking-
Minnesota, right?
I'm pretty sure he's talking about, like, what is that stuff? Like the ice cones.
Snow cones?
Slurpees.
Snow cones. That's the
Oh.
one. Yeah.
The ice.
Ice cones.
You think of snowflakes
close.
and ice cones. You really can put those.
Snowflakes and ice cones. That's what Minnesota summer is all about. That was a lot of S's.
I had a really good business idea that I thought of at home.
This
for
idea is very
winter.
bad.
So I'm just gonna like go find the things that dispense the little bottoms for the snow cones, the water jugs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna go like just take all the cups out of one of those and I'm gonna line them up all in my yard, and then when it snows, I'm gonna have a bunch of snow cones.
Ready
and then
made.
I'll just get some of the juice, squirt it up in there, and
Hey, I just
$1
thought
million idea.
I thought of $1 million idea.
Off of that.
Yeah. So,
Better not steal my idea.
what are those? Well,
You know when it snows, you can
So-
put a bunch of cones in your yard.
here's my idea.
And
Okay.
make ice cones.
Check this out. Ice cream is so much. It's so good with ice, right?
Yeah,
So what you do is you go and
I'm
those
off.
like those stalactites that made of
stalagmites.
ice, stalactites because they hang on tight
Oh,
to
yeah.
your roof, and you break them
Yeah.
off and then you hollow out the inside and you put ice cream in them and then you have a long ice cream
Phallic.
It actually is an ice cream ice cone. Ice cream ice cones.
So you were onto something.
That was a really
With your
good
ice
idea.
cone.
Yeah, see, I'm not completely full of crap
Right.
currently.
You're
so
visionary.
Thank you. I've often said that about myself.
You must be
It's nice
getting
to
your
hear
you
that.
must be getting your fiber.
Huh? I do get a regular fiber intake and bran.
Funny
Plenty of
noises.
bran.
Theme of the show. Funny noise. Don't buzz me.
No.
Is that a funny noise?
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's all I have.
Everybody likes a funny noise.
I don't.
What
like
about
that.
this funny noise?
Yeah, it was. How about this funny noise?
Do you know what my love is? Funny noises.
Oh, that's a good love.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know any though.
What about this one?
Saying tease really fast.
What about?
That's not funny. That's a skill of mine.
Yeah.
I can say tease really fast.
I'd like to ask real quick, Lyza. Do you have any beef in you currently?
I got a beef for feet, just in general.
You want to put some beef on the feet?
Like cow
You know,
hooves.
I take like just a nice steak, slap feet, and that sound that it makes, the meat on the feet. I have a beef with that. That's the
that?
one. That exact thing.
That's
That,
funny
that was a
noise.
meaty feet noise right
Yeah.
there. It's funny. Yeah. No, that's funny. I don't think
So
you,
wait,
you can't beef
your-
on that.
What? Your beef is what?
Feet.
Meat?
Feet.
Oh, just feet?
Feet in
when
general.
you feet your meat.
Rhyming.
We should all just cover them up all the time.
What about like hooves? How do you feel about hooves? Those are like.
I'm okay with
feet.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, cloven.
Is it the
Absolutely.
toes?
It's the whole setup. I
Is
just
it the
think is
the fungus
Do
that
you-
grows in between?
Do you
the-
want to
No.
see me write with my feet? I
I-
can write like a whole sentence.
I don't want to see that ever.
You
I
can't even
would
do that
rather
with your
die.
hands.
I can type with my feet too.
That's
I learned that recently.
foul to me.
All right.
I
haven't
just
tried
think feet are
texting.
one of
I
those
should try
things that
texting.
like whoever was the creationist, in your scenario, like was making people and he got the hands down. He was like, yeah, they're pretty cool. And then by the time he got to the bottom, he was like real hammed or drunk or something. And feet were just sort of like a lazy second version of hands. You know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of grab things, but not really.
Yeah, I wish I had thumb of feet, like feet thumbs like that.
Do
Like
you
It's
the
think
ape.
that
appropriate.
this creationist has feet?
I don't know.
Why don't we keep our feet the way monkeys have them?
Yeah, then we could have climbed stuff.
I mean, you could still probably climb stuff
I can't.
now.
I can't.
I
I
mean,
completely devolved from when I was a monkey.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that. I was gonna say something earlier, but it seemed rude
Yeah.
because I figured you were sensitive about.
Because that's the
missing
way
parts.
evolution worked. Is I was a monkey and now I'm human and now I'm like totally not monkey.
No, you kind of carry yourself like a monkey.
Well, only in the face.
yeah, you got a
Yeah.
monkey face
Mm-hmm.
because of all the hair
And I like to throw never
shit
mind.
around. Yeah.
who doesn't?
Jeez. I mean,
Oh,
just blatantly say it there.
sorry.
I just want to say that one thing I've really been loving on is setting my favorite songs as alarm clocks.
So you hate them after a while?
No, actually, really, it just like makes me wake up a lot easier and just puts me in a good mood.
So
It's a tone setter, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Really
If-
sets tone for the
it
rest of the day.
does. No pun intended.
Mm.
so
It
like
sets
Or was it?
tune for the rest of the day.
so maybe I should like could you give me those songs so that like when I need like a pick me up for you like during the show I can just start playing one of those alarm songs.
I'll get you this one. Here, I'll just like say it for you. It's called Wisteria, and it's like beep 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 beep. It's
I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
love setting that as my alarm.
Yeah, I hate it when they play that. I'd like to also say I beef on when TV shows or commercials use that sound.
Oh yeah.
So I can be wide awake and hear that and feel like I'm about to wake up.
Or how about
I
when
just get disoriented.
how about when you're driving in the car and there's a song on the radio that has a police siren?
I was just thinking about that.
Oh,
That's
those
the worst thing ever.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's so rude of them to do that.
I remember one time I was listening to the song in my headphones and it had a helicopter noise like going
That's your own
overhead
fault.
and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
The thing is, if I ever hear police sirens, I don't pull over because I know that it's just my music. Because I always listen to music really loud, and
Didn't
I could
you get,
never
like-
hear police sirens.
Didn't you get arrested the other day for like running from the police?
Uh,
Because they were like chasing
I
you
must
for
have been
several
really
miles
wasted.
and like
I don't remember
you
that.
were ignoring their sirens.
mm.
Pretty sure I read that.
Well,
in
the
the
thing
paper.
is, though, is like I
Headline
still
was like Joe Bag of Donuts jail.
like I could still see with the eye part.
You can still see with the eye part.
You do
Mhm.
have glasses. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
It's like supervision.
Actually, those
I can
those
attest to
lenses
that.
are opaque.
Super corrected.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm actually blind.
So
Yeah,
I
they
corrected.
just wear these so that people don't always ask me like, "Why are you flinging
Why are
that
you
stick
blind?"
around when you walk everywhere?" Wouldn't that be a weird thing to see? Some dude with glasses and a blind guy stick. What are those called? I feel like that's
think they're
really
called blind
politically
guy sticks,
incorrect to
actually.
just start
I
calling
think that's
it a blind
patent.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blind guy sticks. It's a
Yeah.
brand name.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them for dogs too.
It's
That's-
called a
that's
white
what-
cane.
That's one thing I'm beefing on.
What's that?
Blind people?
Guys who can see swinging around the blind guy stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a legitimate beef.
it happens.
just trying to clear the sidewalk when they walk, like taking complete advantage
Dude,
of it.
I feel like they're
Let's-
just doing that to pick up chicks, really.
let's-
Yeah,
playing the pity card.
I mean it's effective,
works,
but
I'm
it's
telling
just
you.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
All right, so
Girls like
There's
guys.
something to
Yeah.
it. There's
Girls
something
like
to
guys with sticks.
Long
White
ones.
canes. Sorry, my bad. White
Big
canes.
ones. Yeah.
So speaking of that, and
With the
I,
red tip.
I know I got a lot of beef this week, but I'm a beefy dude. I since you mentioned guys clearing the sidewalk with those sticks, I really don't like guys at shows that are like death gripping their girlfriends and elbowing everybody who comes anywhere near them.
Did you say something about chodes?
No, I did
Oh,
not.
at shows.
At shows,
Okay.
dudes at shows that are just like super protective of other girl, just like
Mhm.
elbowing everybody who comes anywhere near, throwing bows.
Don't go near him.
Well, you can't always
Don't
help
come
it.
near
You know,
me.
sometimes the show's just
At my
everybody's the crowd is crowded and people are shoving.
You
No,
should.
no one else has had this. Fuck all of you.
No,
Staring at me.
I know what
like
you're
I'm
talking
fucking
about.
crazy.
What you got?
Whatever.
Why are you
Dude,
trying
you-
to creep up on that girl all with sketch style, Sam?
I'm not. I don't even. He could be
Whatever.
hugging his boyfriend. I don't give a shit. The problem is everybody's on their own.
Well, I just gotta say I appreciate it when the beard always protects me at shows. So like I really can't relate. It's super nice of him.
What?
And
I have
don't-
sharp elbows.
I don't like getting pushed around.
I don't like bows. Basically, don't throw elbows.
Mm.
What you gotta do is you gotta not shower a couple days before the show, get really ripe, because those type of people hate stinky pits, and so they'll be like, oh, you stink. Let's move. Come on,
I don't know.
Stacy. Let's move.
There's nothing I like more than being at a show and being like sandwiched between two large,
Hot dudes.
sweaty, and they're just fat and they're just dripping. and they just smush right up, and you're,
I'm
5
gonna
feet
need
tall.
to take a break and get on the emergency sweatpants here.
Oh,
It's
there's
hot. I
nothing.
love
There's
that.
nothing worse than being at a show and taking a spill and just going face first into a sweaty beer belly.
And that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. That's what I usually just pay for the tickets, just for that experience.
For that
alone.
experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
I don't
you're only
care
like a
who's
foot and a
playing.
half tall, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
I can see up them shorts.
Wow, you guys are quite beefy this week, but
Hot
it's okay.
balls.
Where's the love?
Yeah,
I'm loving on
where's
beef.
the love?
I can tell you that.
I'm loving sleeping in.
I'm loving on the Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, everyone start saying loves for the next 8
Loving
seconds.
on really,
Ready, go.
really pretty,
I love
pretty
hearts.
girls,
I love water.
I
pretty
love,
boys,
um,
just everything.
Shish
I love
kebabs.
guys
I
who
love
like
cloacas.
guys. Cloacas.
I'm
Lamb
really liking
chops.
having
Oh my
nice,
God, me too.
solid BMs every morning.
Where's the love? Where's the beef? There it is. Thanks for sticking with us with another segment. You guys sticking around, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
of course.
Am I allowed to say that?
Oh yeah. but seriously,
I mean,
only a
it's
couple
double
of times.
hockey
We're
sticks,
trying to
yeah.
keep it PG, so yeah, appreciate that. All right. Yeah, we'll be back. Next segment it'll be interesting for you, so stick around. Nomad.
I'm not excited, but should I?
Welcome back to another super hot segment of the Radio Nomad. We have a treat for, actually it's a treat for us and for you. Welcome back, Ross.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Where you been?
You speak strangely. You must be a Jew.
I have been all over the place, mainly in Washington, D.C., and then I recently moved to California. And
Why?
Would you say you've been everywhere, man?
I have been everywhere,
Man.
man. Joe, that was...
Sorry.
that was
Jinx.
mine.
Personal jinx.
That was my turn.
You owe me a Coke.
Yeah, I've been absent from the show for quite a long time now. I started with a bang the first time I was on here. It was really great. Everybody loved it. and then I just kind of left, and then I've been back until now.
It's been a giant gaping hole.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
you
it's
can all
like
take a
a
deep
show's
breath.
been on
And,
kind of like a steady decline. So
Yeah.
hopefully you can pull us out of that.
all right, yeah, I'll do
All
my
right,
best.
thanks.
The Ross bump.
No
if you
pressure.
will.
Yeah. So go. Pull us out. Let's hear it.
Yeah, pull out.
Come on, David Schwimmer.
All right, here we go. This
Just
is
pull out.
the next segment. Is about. That's all I got.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. What is this segment about, Beard?
What did you just call me?
I already forgot.
Funny. That's the theme. Funny
All right.
noises.
I mean, we've done a pretty good job of covering our theme thus far tonight of funny noises. There have been a lot of wacky noises on the show.
There
so
was at
far.
least 2 of them
like
I heard.
Sam's voice for one.
Oh,
Yep.
just lisping up a storm.
And I was purposely like making my voice crack so that it sounded funny. That was part of.
Oh, I
the-
thought you were
part
just
of
going
the
through
bit.
eternal puberty.
No. Yep. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I
meant yes.
did I toe the line a little too tight?
No, you actually convinced me.
That you are
I
going.
wasn't sure, and then now I know it's
You
eternal
weren't
puberty.
sure.
Mhm.
So before tonight, you were prepubescent.
And now I'm just permanently prepubescent.
You're pubescent.
Permanently pubescent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in
why,
your butt.
Why is being prepubescent such an insult? But is being pubescent, is that an insult? Does anyone really
I
get?
didn't know prepubescent was an insult.
Yeah,
Isn't
you always
time
call
ever-
someone like a prepubescent little girl or something.
Doesn't pubescent just mean full of pubes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I picture like glowing pubes.
so is by you
Well,
saying
no,
that I'm,
prepubescent's before the glowing.
so when you say I'm
Oh.
pubescent now,
Well, I'm
But-
currently prepubescent, although there's a silver streak going, so it's kind of glowy.
Yeah.
you're getting your
You're on your way, Sam.
I'm well on my
your
way.
pre-man.
We're so proud of you.
I wipe my own ass. I'll have you know, David Schwimmer.
Oh,
So
yeah?
Slamsies was right on that.
Are we
Thank you.
reenacting Friends or something? What's going on?
Ross? Too far?
You think he looks like David Schwimmer?
No, I just can't help but think of David Schwimmer when I hear the name Ross. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what it is.
right.
Okay, 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why my name is Ross on the show, because that's actually my favorite character in the Friends show. Yeah,
the
it's
Friends
Ross.
show.
The
Yeah.
Friends show.
The Friends show. Friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they, before I came on, they said, "What do you want your name to be?" And I said Ross, because I just love Ross from Friends. He's a great character. I loved watching him develop, throughout the 10 seasons of the Friends show, and
Wow, that was 10 years.
and it was just he really embodied what I thought like the world was kind of going through during those 10 years, and I was just really proud to carry his name for the show.
Well, you guys can just start calling me Monica then.
Is that your favorite character?
Oh, definitely.
No, Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, that's my favorite character in the Clinton sex scandal.
Oh.
As someone who
Well,
knows-
actually, call me Hillary.
Okay.
Nice.
That's your favorite.
I gotta tell you, I still like Hillary.
She is my favorite in that scandal.
Yeah. Which continues on and never stops.
Mhm.
No, it will never end.
Let's never forget
Never
the
forget.
events of the Oval Office cigar.
Yeah, I'm not
Good
100% sure I still know the full events of that, and I don't particularly care. I know there's a cigar and a stain on a dress because somebody couldn't keep their shit together.
Because he ashed the cigar on the dress.
Obviously.
Oh, okay.
So,
I had
funny
no
sound
idea.
effect.
Yeah, tell me more
sorry,
about
I
those.
distracted the room by doing the old wavily arm dance, but you know what?
I thought you were
had to
on
shake my-
fire or something, or having a
I was a
seizure
Burning
over
Man.
there.
I had to shake my sillies out. You know,
It's a
it
hot
is-
segment. It's
Mhm.
easy to burn.
It's getting toasty because Crispy is getting really close to me. Hey.
Da-da-da.
Mm.
Where
So
you
tell
going?
me,
Hot dudes.
Stay close.
tell me more about those hot sound effects.
Yeah. Do you want to play a game or something?
Yeah, let's play this.
We should play a game about sound
Well,
effects.
do you wanna we
play
should,
a
Yeah, yeah.
we should play a
Great,
here.
great idea, Ross.
How about this?
Thanks.
I'll play some funny sounds,
Doo-doo-doo.
and you guys try and figure out what they are.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I like
Alright.
sound effects.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
That was Joe.
Okay, this one.
What?
Hear that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
I think I know where you got that, but I'll give everyone.
That was
else
a squirrel farting.
That is me getting an erection.
It could have been a squirrel farting.
That was
Oh my God,
actually
squirrel fart.
Sam having sexual
Straight up.
intercourse from start to finish.
You can't even hear that. It's so quick.
Aston, you can whistle.
It's actually a wind whip.
Oh.
Duh.
Wind
Okay,
whip.
no need for an explanation.
Interesting.
I don't need to know
What is
more.
that? What is a wind whip? Is that kind of like a weed whip, but it keeps the wind off?
You
your
already
lawn?
said no more explanation needed.
So we didn't,
Well,
we
for
didn't
me-
get that one right. So it's like 1 point to you.
Well, I get 1 point. Yeah.
No. Oh, these are actually.
Pierre
real
gets a
things.
point because he knew.
Do we all get a point? And if we get it?
How about we
And
just
then
all
it's
get
like
a
5
point?
to
I'm pretty
1.
sure everybody but Lyza gets
It's
the
just
point.
it's just like a game
I
that
always get the point.
it's one of those games where like
Everybody wins.
at the end I'll tally the points silently without you guys, and then I'll say who wins.
Sounds fair. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Democracy.
Beard,
at
Beard, I
its
thought that
finest.
like the deal was you were just gonna pretend like these weren't real things.
Well, these are just funny. These are funny. That's
They're
the thing.
Just by
hilarious.
themselves.
That's
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
listen to this one. Try and guess this one.
Oh, I know what that is.
That was the
It's-
dump I took this morning.
I'm pretty sure that's a phone
Hey,
falling
your
into a
brand.
toilet.
How'd you catch that?
Chris, it sounds like your
Crispy.
bowel movements are a little bit like rabbitish.
Right.
Like a little rabbit.
Oh,
things.
rabbit-ish.
Yeah, which isn't really healthy. You really want like a full,
Yeah, you want a nice.
Sausage.
S-curved log.
And you want it to
Or
float.
I think you're gonna want to
It should be ropey.
cut
Oh.
back on the fiber.
No poop.
Okay,
no
okay,
poop.
we're done
no
with poop.
No
we're
poop.
done with poop. Poop is so last
The
year.
poop buzzer went off.
Yeah.
No, it's this is I'll play it one more time. One more time.
I think it's.
Oh, it's a stapler.
Close.
A stapler underwater.
It's a spitting of the tobacco, chewing tobacco juice from the old Wild Wild West into a spittoon.
It's a waterproof nail
I think that
gun
might
being
be what it is.
retrofitted
It's close to
What kind of
Stapler,
metal
so-
is the spittoon made from?
Copper.
Copper. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I played the wrong
And there's
one.
obviously
Here,
obviously a
this
lot
one.
of juice in there already.
Yep.
Which gives
It's
it
actually
Apple.
just a rock dropping into water.
Oh.
So I think Ross is pretty much right about the funny.
Yeah.
I think he was right about
man.
the.
I feel
the
like
turds.
Beard is doing really
Yeah.
well in this game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So point
Let's
to
switch
Ross.
gears a little bit.
1 point to Ross then.
Okay, what about this
Hey,
one?
wait. How do you make funny noises? like, I know how you download them, but how would a person just make a funny noise? Does anyone know?
Well, I think you'd have to get into what is funny.
Well,
that's too deep.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
Surface level.
Yeah.
You know,
because you can't figure it out.
You're really rustly, Ross.
What is funny? Why am I rustly?
It's really windy in here. He's got to break it somehow.
Well, I'm wearing this windbreaker. That helps.
Your windbreaker is also a guest this week.
It is. It's a new guest in my life.
Let's hear from him.
I actually just bought it.
Can we hear a little bit from the windbreaker?
Yeah,
real quick?
Sure. You guys hear that?
Oh, that's so nice of you to say that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Beard's crying. You were too nice to Beard. That
You're welcome.
windbreaker is so
or
nice.
thank you, or whatever I'm supposed to say when you cry.
You can say thank you.
Can anyone make funny noises? I feel like some people just can't. Some people they just can't do it.
Yeah, there are people who aren't funny.
I can make this noise.
Oh, man. Can we hear it one more time?
No,
That's high-end stuff.
I can make this funny noise.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really similar to.
See, let's go around the room and see if we can all make a funny noise
At the
that
same
makes
time.
everyone else laugh.
See, I'm one
No.
of those people that can't.
Individually.
Oh, you can't make any funny noise?
I'll
Well,
just
that's good.
judge y'all.
No, that'll be good. We need something to contrast with. Actually,
My
I don't think
failure
most
is a
of
good-
us. I don't think most of us can make anyone else laugh.
No,
without sound
I
effects.
can't make a
Let's hear it. Who wants to start?
There's no noise that I can make that I would be confident that you guys would laugh from.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't think of a single noise that I can make currently.
I mean,
comedy is not about confidence, Ross.
Boop.
It's about just throwing yourself out there and hoping for the best.
I guess that's true.
At
All right, do you
least
want to hear my
in my
noise?
case.
Do you want to hear my noise?
Yeah.
All right, it's kind of like this.
See,
Hey, you
you
guys
should
are
have,
laughing.
You should have
Oh
some
my
confidence
God.
in that noise.
You guys, you're laughing.
Well, I got like a goat impression, like, whoa, whoa.
That's so stupid.
Oh,
God.
I've never. What kind of goat?
I just don't really talk
Is
to
that like a
goats.
like a
mountain
baby
goat?
cow or something, like, oh.
What's your goat's name?
That was a coat. It was like a cross between a cow and a goat.
It's a cow goat. It was an unfortunate genetic mistake. It produces milk but headbutts everybody.
Kind of like you.
Oh.
Just that
Sing.
second part. Produces milk but headbutts everybody.
That was the whole part.
Oh.
You guys want to hear my
No, the
funny
first
noise?
part was something about a genetic mistake.
Oh, if we're gonna do that, we could go back to like it was a cow goat. I mean,
What? Broccoli?
What's your crispy? What's your noise?
Oh, that's just making me want to vomit. But it's kind of funny. It's funny how gross that is.
funny
Then you gotta have the
because-
spit at the end.
Oh, wait, what about the dog barfing noise?
What's that one?
I think that if everyone makes sound effects like you're a single-celled organism in the primordial soup, that was really funny, I thought.
Oh, I pulled
But-
out a Zoidberg impression. It was,
Yeah, you became Zoidberg.
I
so
became
we'll stay
Zoidberg.
away from that one.
It's kind of the story of my life, really.
Yeah. I don't think
funny
I have too many funny sound effects. I think really I just got one that I usually go to.
It's
Is
kind
there-
of that noise
like-
right there.
It's like called fart boxing, you know.
Yeah, no, it's the newest.
It's
the
not
newest
really so
club hit.
funny though. It's just really artistic, so it's hard to laugh at because it's like so cool.
Yeah, well,
But that's
I don't
okay.
know if a noise on its own is funny.
yeah, but just because
You
it's
know,
art,
you
doesn't
need the
mean it's good.
context. Context is what makes
But
it
it's
funny.
art.
That's true.
Okay. Someone say something really funny and then I'll fart box and I bet you'll laugh at it.
wait, hold on. What if we say something really funny? Might they too then be laughing at what we had said because it's really funny?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. I don't actually have anything funny to say.
Listen to this funny noise.
Ross, I'm looking at you.
No.
All right, well, fair enough. No, I am looking at you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. I was wondering if there's something behind me or not.
No, I was looking at you.
Oh, you're looking at me?
Yeah.
Look- at me?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Oh, hell, hey.
Right here.
All right.
Hey
I'm
Ross.
looking at- yeah.
Do something cool.
Ooh.
Oh, losing your guest.
Took his coat off.
Oh, the windbreaker has
Ross
left
takes his
the
coat off and
building.
hangs it on the back of his chair. Hey, can someone's voice alone be a funny noise?
Based on your statements earlier, yes.
Like, what if they have a lisp though?
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure lisps are hilarious.
I can't help
They're
it.
all the rage.
I think lisps are artistic.
Autistic?
Artistic.
Oh.
Ooh, even better.
You know, autistic.
Sam, did you have a lisp as soon as you started talking?
I don't know when I wasn't.
Or was it when
your?
is it when your is it when your grown-up teeth grew in?
I don't know. I
You
really
don't
don't know for
You don't
sure.
know.
Dude, he
I'll
had
have
a-
to look into that. I do remember moving to Missouri as a child, and I got stuck in speech therapy.
Oh, really?
And they said the lady was like, "Oh, you say your S is funny." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm from Minnesota." And she was like, "No, I know plenty of people from Minnesota, and they don't say S's like you say S's."
And you were like, you say your entire language funny.
Pretty much. I was like, "Yeah, well, y'all call it Coke."
You just said
and I know it as Coke, so shut up.
Yeah, maybe you should go to speech therapy.
Yeah, saying
speech
Coke with an
pathologist.
E.
Stop.
Maybe she hadn't actually she wasn't actually that educated because she lived in Missouri.
Well, that's
That's what I was
possible.
getting at.
That's possible.
Sam had a lisp the second he came out, though.
Yeah,
he
I came out
and
of the
was like,
womb. Came out of the womb and I was like, "What's up?
Yeah. Sup?
Sup, y'all?
Sup, guys?
What's shaking?"
He's like, he came out and he's like, placenta.
I wish that Sam's lisp had like a lip wobble. Yeah, like that. Like play.
Can you work on that?
Play, guys.
So I just was Daffy Duck.
Play, guys.
So
You're despicable. You're disgusting.
Whoa, blam. You
are disgust, man.
You're going to the station tonight?
What was that?
Yes.
yes.
The station?
The placing.
Satan? Vance, why are you going to the station tonight?
Are you just throwing
I wish
fart
that you
noises
sounded like
into
that.
every sentence? Like, I don't even know.
I just wish
the
that you
fuck
talked
just-
like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I would have such a great time all the time being around you.
Play.
I'd have
Play,
such great
blam.
time
Play,
talking
blam.
with you.
What
all
happened
the
then?
time. Great time.
My time be very
old
nice.
fart
with you.
mouth Zinner, that's what they call him.
It's just a lazy tongue, that's all.
And lips and jaw.
And a little bit of insanity or whatever, you know.
Insanity.
MS.
Insanity.
I feel like there's got to be like a certain element of just too much tongue going on.
Vein in the membrane.
Motherfucker's got to get a tongue shortener.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip.
It's like a bris for a lisp.
Lisp bris. Bris?
What was that?
Lisp bris.
Lisp bris.
Lisp bris.
Coming soon.
I can't
to
say
the
it.
south.
All right, I can't say it.
Oh, Ross, thanks for joining
Let's
us.
find words that Sam can't say very well.
We've pretty much covered that.
We've done that for the past year.
Yeah. How long have you been on the show? That's how long.
Yeah, there you go.
We figured out that he can't say S's. very
Spoiler alert, it's just S's.
well. Spoiler alert, kid can't even read.
It's a failing of the public school system, really, if anything.
Definitely. Well, I'm glad that we got to cover our theme because we usually do such a good job of it, and we're doing a little slowly tonight, but we finally made up some ground. So, good thing we did that. We're gonna have one more segment for you. I know it's crazy, only 5 segments. What? But they're just 5 really good ones. So we'll have the infamous Radio Nomad Nightcap coming up after these 2 short clips of music. Nomad.
Ritual unions got me in trouble again. I was wondering of a white dress and the mistress and the spirit holding my hand.
we're back. It's time for the infamous Radio Nomad Nightcap. Thanks for sticking around. Thank all you guys for sticking around. Except you and Sam and the Beard, because you guys have to be here. So everyone else, thanks.
I'm required to be here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've just been doing it voluntarily this whole time. I had no idea.
Well, it's on your contract.
I gotta start reading things before I sign them.
It's in the EULA.
Yeah, it's bitten me in the ass a couple times.
That's the end user license agreement.
Thank you. I was wondering.
Yeah.
End user agreement license.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up and get to the point.
Point
There's a
is, let's see. How many of you have experienced Radio Nomad Nightcap? Not Crispy.
It's my first time.
Here, this is your.
Oh, I'm
we're
pretty
gonna
sure
pop
Ross
ya.
over there is familiar with the night.
Ross knows what's up.
I'm familiar.
And he's an avid listener. I think 3 times a piece. Is that how many times you listen to every show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take
Listen to every show.
extensive notes.
It's ritualistic, from what
Mhm.
I understand.
I listen to a piece for each meal, actually, for breakfast and lunch and dinner.
Wow, that's
it helps
an
with
hour
my
and a half.
digestion.
So like an hour and a half of show every meal.
Yeah. Well, I eat the meal, which takes about an hour, and then I listen to the show, which is like an hour and a half. So.
And that's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. You eat slow.
Yeah.
FYI.
Well, meals are really important to me.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I understand that.
So
You
is
must
chewing.
chew very thoroughly.
If he eats too fast, he gets the cramps.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I like the
I get the
hand
Pepto-Bismols.
The
He eats,
cramps.
If he eats too fast, he gets lady cramps.
I hear that's awful.
I get the Imodium PM. I get the Pepto-Bismols.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and
During
during the break, we came up with a really great idea that they should have just named all ailments what their cures are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would have been way smarter. Because then
Yes.
you just know. Like, oh,
So like,
I've got the penicillin.
Shoot, I had unprotected sex, and now I have the AIDS vaccine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds way better.
It's like,
Because then it's like, oh, what do I do about my AIDS vaccine? And everyone looks at you like,
It's like, oh,
it's like, oh, I've got the Debacterol because you got a canker sore.
yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone would know if you said I've got the Debacterol.
This
they'd be
Debacterol is really getting me.
like, but then you wouldn't have to know what a canker sore was.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it. So we'd eliminate like half of the medical terminology
And that's
that
the
we have.
thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like they'd end up naming the cures after what it is then. Be like, oh, I gotta go pick up some canker sore.
I think it's called Herpicil.
Oh, yeah.
Herpicil?
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
and then you
They were really clever, and they were like, we'll take the word herpes, and then we'll add a
So then you really
to
feel
it.
like a dick picking
Right.
it up at the drugstore.
But like,
right.
if you say, "Oh, I have a Tylenol," does it really matter if you mean like, "Oh, my foot hurts" or "Oh, my head hurts"? Like, it doesn't matter
Just
because
a
the
pain.
cure is obviously you just have a pain, and the cure.
Okay,
is
but
just
you're
take some
saying you have
Tylenol.
a Tylenol, so Tylenol is no longer called Tylenol. It would then be called headache.
But what if you're taking Tylenol?
It's not like you have to switch them around.
Oh, you have to. No, my brain won't
Don't-
allow it any other way.
Don't tell me what I have to do.
I will tell you things.
So like you could say, oh yeah, that's unfortunate, but he got chemo.
Joe, is this a penis jizzing that you've doodled on your pad over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was just
It's
clarifying.
actually jizzing on you.
Is that,
So it's happening?
is that for pornography
Oh, can I
purposes,
just
Joe?
slide-
well, that brings me to a
slide
question
this
I
back
had.
over
Is that one of
there.
your questions for the nightcap?
Yeah.
I got a nightcap question.
Actually,
for
that was
all
one of
you,
your
really.
questions. You only get one, so
That was
that's
my question.
it.
I'll let Joe finish.
That's thank you.
Damn it.
No pun intended.
I already did via
But
diagram.
I gotta ask, what's the funniest noise that you've heard and or made during sex? No, nobody.
I don't know.
Nobody's heard any funny noises.
Have you? It sounds like you've got something going over here.
Huh?
I
No.
usually
no.
don't engage in. I'm not married.
I've
so I
I've
can't.
totally farted during sex. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Like a noise-inducing
It's
fart?
pretty funny, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of slipped out.
It's just
I'm in
slipped
your
out.
butt.
Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Weird.
Was that the fart talking?
No, that's what
Did
Joe.
you eat something particularly gassy?
That's Joe.
Yeah, repositioning,
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna move over
You're right,
here.
that was me.
and
Yeah.
Brap.
Huh.
Like, oh,
What
pardon.
what happened after that?
Yeah, after.
That's the funniest sound.
So
Sam
wait,
said.
after you
Did you pull the
farted,
covers over your head
yeah,
and say, "Go Chubbin"?
Did you blame it on your
Surprise.
partner?
I tried. I'm pretty sure I tried. I was like, "What are you doing?"
On the cat.
We're trying to have sex here. Why are
No,
you
but
fighting
I'm
like that?
actually quite curious because that's never happened to me. Or like, what happens then? Do you just keep going and like wait till the smell goes away?
You stop and like turn the opposite way. And
Oh
just
no,
fall
it
asleep
definitely
on your
kills
side.
the mood. There's usually like 3 or 4 minutes of hysterical laughter.
Oh really?
I'm either alone or, depends
Well,
on how the date's
Like,
going.
this happened when you were
I was
having
gonna say,
sex
so
alone.
now it's farting while masturbating, because that's a whole
Yeah,
issue,
that's
I
the only
feel
way I
like.
can really relate.
Oh no, I meant in the laughter.
Oh,
Like it might just be me laughing with
sure.
some awkward hot chick or dude staring at me. you know.
Laughter would be.
I just feel like
funny noise.
it'd be like, all right, let's just go watch some TV or
Right.
something.
Oh yeah. There's no coming back.
Yeah. Well,
So then do you just like hang back while she goes to watch TV or you just sort of let that ride?
Huh?
You're, in the blue balls
I think
situation.
laughter.
Oh no,
Like,
I
you
usually
fart,
just I
she's
usually
like,
just
peas,
stand there while she's
then
watching
what?
TV and just shake it like a salt shaker until she's in the mood.
But that's what
That
gets her in the
works?
mood.
So you like,
yeah,
you
yep.
like shake
In
it,
this scenario, yes.
like just like really gently over eggs.
Sometimes he'll make eggs
that
as
work?
well.
But what if the fart had the opposite effect? What if she's like, "Oh my god"? I can't
Then
believe
she's
you
a
did
keeper. That you marry that woman.
That was awesome.
Bring her home to mom.
That's right.
I mean, everything was really good, but then you farted. That's awesome.
And then it was just better.
And she just slides off the bed.
Everything got real dirty after that.
Oh, we've gone. Did somebody talk about poop?
we've gone too far.
Oh, we could have
Hey,
made this
if
much
you guys
worse.
could be friends with any celebrity that's dead, who would you want to be friends with?
Like, so I have to ask, of course, while they're dead.
No. But the question's
Like
too
they're
easy
back.
if it's like someone who's a celebrity now. Because
Okay.
obviously everyone would be like, well, Brad Pitt, yeah.
Lincoln.
Oh.
I want to kick it with Lincoln.
Is
Wait,
Lincoln
is
a
Brad-
celebrity?
No.
What? How was Lincoln not a
I'm
celebrity?
talking about like Hollywood celebrity.
Oh, they had to be in Hollywood?
So you could say Daniel Day-Lewis, but he's alive.
Okay. Fair enough. Bruce Lee.
Okay. He would be
Oh, that's a
fun to
good
hang out
one.
with. Yeah.
Yeah. I would. I'd probably pick. I'm gonna go recent and say the most recent celebrity that's died. Yeah,
Joan
Robin Williams.
Joan.
Joan Rivers?
Rivers.
Yeah. Joan Rivers.
Rivers. Wow, I'm surprised by your choice. Weird. I wouldn't guess that for you. I didn't know you were
She
such
does
a big
seem
Joan
like she's
Rivers
a
fan.
blast.
I
to
mean,
hang out with.
for real, like she had an extensive career. She,
She was very old.
yeah. Well, and she started as a stand-up comedian.
She
in,
didn't
like,
look
the
a
black
day
and
over
white
70.
times,
Yeah. I don't really know anything about Joan Rivers.
Hey,
No, she's a
Johnny
pretty
Carson?
interesting character.
I believe
I have
let
a
tell ya.
question.
I have a follow-up question to that.
Oh,
She'd have a lot to say.
Go ahead.
Okay. So when someone says the word like celebrity, does Brad Pitt come to everyone's mind immediately? Is he
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
most celebrity-ish celebrity?
Well, him and George Clooney, they're tied.
Yeah. Like,
I was
what
just
the
thinking George
hell?
Clooney. I was
What
like,
the
nah, I
hell?
think more
Why?
of
Like-
George Clooney.
Why?
And
Because
of
those are hot
women,
dudes.
obviously Angelina
Honestly,
Jolie.
I think it's because they're the two coolest.
But I really don't even know if Brad Pitt's cool. Like he looks cool.
I know he
obviously.
is.
No, he seems cool.
How?
Cause
Have you seen Fight Club?
George
because,
Clooney
like-
seems cool.
because-
He's like kind of like he just lives.
I've heard
the
he's
life.
just a total douche.
Really?
Probably
Sorry,
is.
George. I know you're listening out there, but
No, I think that like you can kind of tell what a celebrity's like just from their like public appearances
from their roles
Hmm.
and their
Yeah.
in movies,
and like
Bradley Cooper's probably really cool.
from their roles in movies.
Do you
too,
guys
I
think
guess.
Ross Schummer from Friends is cool? Because I think he'd probably be pretty cool.
He'd be all right.
I think he's exactly the character he played.
You think so?
In all honesty, yeah,
What?
I'm pretty sure.
But I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Come on, Rachel's my sister, and Monica's my
Ross
sister.
impression of all time.
Yeah.
That was dead on.
Dead on.
In fact, if they decide to
Recast.
remake Friends,
I'll dye my hair black.
oh
Act like a douchebag.
no, it's your take. Don't even dye your hair.
I just meant,
like go
just
redhead.
be
in fact.
myself.
Get some freckles.
oh, what? Oh, it's me, David Schwimmer. I'm back for another episode of Friends. On this one, another one of my siblings is gonna be really annoying with one of my friends, and then they're gonna make out. I'm sad. Is that, I don't know, is that Friends? That seems.
Yeah.
I think that
Pretty
was
much
an
the
entire
gist of it.
episode, actually. Yeah.
And then Joey's gonna be like,
How you doing?
And then Chandler's gonna say something really sarcastic.
Oh, yep. And then he's gonna get kind of heavier and really depressing.
Which Friends character are you, Slam?
I sometimes I worry I'm a Chandler. I'm gonna be honest.
I think you're.
But
Ross.
I think I'm more of a Phoebe.
Yeah, you are kind of a Phoebe. I think I'm a Joey bag of donuts.
Yeah, you're definitely a Joey bag of donuts.
Yeah.
What about the beard?
I'm.
He's kind of a Monica, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
He's all about the shop.
Yeah. He's the chef.
I think you're Gunther.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
the
I'm
coffee
Gunther,
shop.
the
You're
coffee shop guy.
Yeah, kind of quiet, but there's a lot going on
Yeah.
deep inside.
I think
the
that
silver hair.
Yeah.
Or platinum. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm Ross and Monica's dad.
Yeah.
Mr.
Me too.
Geller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're more of a Chandler's dad.
Chandler's dad?
Yeah.
I don't remember Chandler's dad. Is he in the show?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're more of like a Monica when she
was the one
in
who-
the fat suit.
Oh.
Because you're very overweight.
Chandler's mom was like the one who
Hideous to
led
look
a
at.
drag show in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, Friends.
Look, we're really showing too much Friends knowledge right now.
I got a lot of Friends knowledge. I'm gonna
Hey,
throw
how
that
about-
right
I have a
out
lot
there.
of friends.
How about this?
I swear.
Would you rather be
That.
have an adult body with baby arms and legs, or have baby body with adult arms and legs?
Adult arms and legs.
Adult arms and legs. I like to be able
Yeah.
to reach stuff.
So
And
you're
you have coordination.
You have a baby's body and head, of course.
Isn't the arms and legs part of the body? So it's just your torso?
Does
Yes,
it mean
obviously.
I also have a baby dick?
It's undefined.
That was kind of my question.
That's
I gotta be
undefined.
honest.
Because if I had a baby body but I had a normal size wiener, then
Dude, it would
would
look
probably
so much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You'd be sitting pretty.
It would actually be really helpful in my case.
We're gonna say it's really just right in the middle.
And then like they'd be like, "Oh, is it big?" Like the girls would be talking about it, like, "Well, it's pretty regular, but compared to the rest of his body."
That's how they always talk about it.
Absolutely. You just nailed every conversation I've ever had.
What about
with another
about
human.
penises?
Hey,
He's
what
a
about?
really short guy, so it looks really big on
But
him.
what about from a lady's
So
perspective?
it feels better.
Would you rather have baby arms and legs and adult female voluptuous body, or would you rather have baby's body and some like really nice arms and adult arms and legs?
I don't know. I'm kind of a small stature, so I've adjusted to having short arms and stuff already and short legs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be good because I could just kind of roll right into that. Be natural. I already have to ask everybody to reach stuff for me.
Okay.
I walk a lot slower than everybody. So
I would just love to have just like a great set of arms, just like a really sexy
Baby arms?
set of arms, just a
That
couple of
smooth
couple of
baby arm
sexy
skin.
arms. in
See,
general,
I would choose
It's super hairy.
I would choose baby arms and legs, but only if they were super sexy.
Well, aren't they all? I mean,
what makes an arm sexy?
What makes a baby's arm sexy? Beard.
Just like really soft.
Careful.
When it's holding an apple.
Okay, well, how about this one then? Would you rather have black arms and legs and a white body, or would you rather have a black body and white arms?
Black
and
body,
legs?
white
I don't
arms and
see
legs.
color.
Oh wait, hold on. Are we actually
see color.
talking about
Just me,
like
though.
black and white,
So you're
like
colorblind?
like
Yeah.
Just
true
blind?
black
Not
and white,
colorblind.
like those, like monotone, monochromatic?
Or like African American Caucasian.
The colors, black and white.
Seriously?
Okay, so either way, I'm like super goofy looking.
Yeah.
All right, well then I'm definitely going with the white body because at least then I can like wear gloves and pretend I'm an albino or something.
I would go with the white body in that case because, dude, I would be so good at like kick the can and night games. Nobody would see me.
That's the thing, is in the summertime you could still wear shorts and a t-shirt and
Win all the night
a
games.
black shorts and t-shirts, and then still no one would see you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But what about the daytime? You didn't think
Well,
about that.
but if I was,
Just hide
if
in
I
the
had,
shadows.
if I had white legs and arms, I mean, no matter what, I wouldn't be good at kick the can. That's for sure. But that not being
Because white people aren't good at sports.
because that's what I was getting at. No, but also then the sun would also really damage my pasty. Not even pasty, just purely
beyond pasty.
like
Pearl,
mine
mother of pearl.
just like I'd just be like a 4 pixels of just white.
Other than your head, what's the most appropriate place on your body to have really long hair?
The butt.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
nipples.
yeah.
I would say armpits.
I think nipples.
Some flowing butt hair. Ladies love it.
Like a pony. Or,
No, well, yeah, like a ponytail off each cheek.
that's really weird. I don't have hair on my.
Oh,
butt
no, like
cheeks.
cheek manes?
Nope.
Everybody has hair on their butt cheeks.
Okay, but it's
Pretty
like
sure.
it's just a small amount. It's not like it doesn't like curl up.
Or like
dangle
right
off
at like the
there.
peaks. It's like that's where it's the most, and then you braid that. And
No,
you have
that's
two
Put some
braids.
beads on it.
Put some beads on that.
some puka shells.
Yeah.
I always
We go on
wanted,
spring break.
I always wanted longer knuckle hair. I always thought that'd be good.
Oh,
Yeah. Because it could pad your, like if you were getting in a fight and you had
Yeah.
really long knuckle hair, it could pad your knuckles when you punch someone in the face.
You could like braid it
yeah,
out.
but then it would just feel good to them.
But if they
You
had
might
really long
scratch 'em.
facial hair, then their face would be padded.
So
you need longer knuckle hair to combat that.
So
That's
what?
deep. That's
What
deep.
is what do you guys think the sexiest part of your face is?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, it's definitely my lips.
It's my chin.
Please.
Actually, it's like
What you got to say over there, Crispy?
I mean,
Your lips?
My lip. Just my one.
part is relative, like the part of your face. Because like, what if I said the lower half?
That's fine.
Okay, well then below the nose.
Below the nose is the sexiest part of your face.
Yeah, below the nose.
I think my left
Blowing the nose.
my left third just seems to be that's my good spot.
That's
Like when
it's a nice cheekbone.
when I like walk by.
I don't
the
agree.
window- Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're looking at it from the opposite
Yeah,
way.
I don't have like a substitute for it. I just don't agree that it's a sexy spot.
Well, you said the sexiest,
Oh, that's true.
and you
Yeah,
have to
maybe
have a
that is the
sexy
sexiest.
spot. Yeah.
For me,
What
I
would yours
think it's
be,
like
Alan?
6:30 to 6:45.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good way to describe it.
interesting.
Except that I don't understand.
I
it.
disagree, but I love your description.
Mhm. I agree with your description, but I hate what you're describing.
I have I have this like mole on the side of my nose that kind of looks like I'm wearing a nose ring.
That's
Which is
pretty
kinda
sexy.
sexy.
That's
Ooh.
kinda,
Yeah,
but
some-
there's
That's
got to
bad
be
boy.
sexy.
Wait, are you
Okay.
not wearing a
Yes.
nose ring?
No, it's actually just a mole.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've
I
had it my
thought for
whole life.
sure.
Yeah,
Did you ever
I
put
know.
like a
Hot.
little speckle of glitter on it to kind of like give it a shine
No,
in
but
the
that would
sun?
be extra sexy.
You know. So it's
Hey,
like-
have any of you dudes with moles ever accidentally shaved off your mole?
No.
I just
is
did
that a
that
thing?
recently.
Does that happen?
Yeah, it was just
That sounds
gone.
Wow.
horrifying.
No,
Did it hurt?
It didn't hurt.
Did it grow back?
Actually, you tell me. Is it? It's kind of.
It's trying to.
Well, there was always still the mole bump, but like the pigment was gone. It was just white skin.
I have hair that grows like right around my mole, so I gotta like shave that pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Your mole?
You should let
Yeah,
the hair
shave it
grow.
out.
You should
Shave
grow it
everything
out and
else.
pony it.
Oh
Just
yeah,
braid it on the
pony
mole.
face
I'd
mole.
say a mole is the most appropriate place to grow hair besides your head.
Well, it grows the weirdest.
I like
That's for
that.
sure.
Yeah.
The mole hairs are
If
always just like
everything on your
sticking
face
out
is-
on all directions.
Fair
and they
enough.
look
I
weird.
got one on my inner elbow that like grows real long. It's like a mole with one hair coming
Yeah,
out of it.
inner
It
elbow
gets-
mole.
It gets
mole.
like extra long. It's pretty gnarly.
You should
Makes
get
me
that checked
happy.
out.
Huh?
Oh, that's where most cancer starts. Inner elbow.
Inner elbow moles.
Mm.
No, that's
definitely,
fine.
No, that's definitely malignant
Nah.
cancer.
Doesn't you
It's
know,
probably pancreatic
That
too.
just reminded me of
Good.
something. I feel bad for the animal, the mole.
Yeah, because it's usually cancerous.
And
No,
people never
because
know when that's
It's just got a terrible, disgusting name.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's true.
You know, like what if humans were called like warts or something? You know, that's kind of the same thing.
Well, what about just the whole class of animal called rodent?
Mhm.
I mean, there are some disgusting rodents, but then there's some rodents
Ugh.
that are just like, oh, that's a rodent? That
Like a
seems
rabbit.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
I just
Isn't
like to
called a
mention.
rodent.
Sure, for
I,
rabbits.
I saw a man at the airport once who had a mole on his like upper lip, and it had like 6 or 7 hairs growing out of it.
Yeah.
And he was sitting, but the hairs that had come out of it were hanging past his knee. Like, they were real long.
That's long.
And at first I saw this and I was like, that's fucked up. Like, this dude's crazy. I don't know why he's hanging out at the airport. But he was traveling, like, with people. Like, they're all wearing suits.
I thought they were all going to be wearing
I mean, he's considerably
ponytails.
older. No,
it's like his
no.
entourage. Like he's the show with the hair. And they're like, it's like his booking agent and his manager.
He's a mole celebrity.
His
Like,
hairstylist, his mole hairstylist.
Yeah, maybe he's got a Guinness Book of World Records record.
He's on tour.
I mean,
his hair's on tour.
That's legitimate. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, maybe you should have thought of that.
Yeah, stop judging people.
I wasn't. I was making no judgments. I'm just letting you know I saw it.
The Guinness Book of World Record really, I feel like it really bails a lot of people out from criticism when they're seen in public.
That's true. Like the dude with the fingernails.
You know what? You should just start using that for anything.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, oh, you smell. I was like, yeah, I'm going for the record. Smelliest dickhead ever.
Yeah. Or it's just like, oh, dude, there's there's dirt all over you, and you're like, well, yeah, I'm going for the world record of Guinness for dirtiest man.
Dirtiest dickhead ever.
You have to be a dickhead.
Dude, I said you're dirty. I didn't say you're a dickhead.
The Guinness Book of Dickhead Records.
Yeah, but that's just he's going for 2 records at once. Dirtiest guy and biggest dickhead you can possibly think of.
And there's like 2 records for everything, like biggest dickhead to ever eat a gigantic muffin and biggest muffin eaten by a dickhead.
But really though, I mean, if you just see a super fat guy, you can't always just be like, oh God, he just let himself go. What a piece of trash. Because what if he's just going for the record? Then it's kind of noble.
Or you could tell him that just to make him feel better. Like, hey, I see you've gained a lot of weight, but you know what? You're on your way to breaking the Guinness
like
Book of World Records.
1290 or whatever.
Yeah, at like, this rate, you're going to get there.
It's like
very quickly.
Someone who has like very little teeth. You know, it's like, oh yeah, it looks disgusting in your mouth,
like
but
a baby.
Congratulations on almost breaking the record.
Yeah, you almost have 0.
Wait, so does everybody with 0 teeth get into the Guinness Book of World Records?
They're all tied for first. Yeah. Yep. That's so that must be what the South is going for.
That's a longer page right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know how you can tell the toothbrush was invented in the South?
How?
If it was invented anywhere else, they'd call it a teeth brush.
Because they have more.
There it is. I gotta get one in every show. That's my goal.
What is the worst nickname for you? For yourself?
Rico Suave. It's not accurate.
Someone was calling me Jolene for a while, and it was really annoying.
Really?
It was bad.
I used to get called Ham Dinner as a kid. That was pretty annoying.
Oh. What if it was
That's
ham
nice.
ham
I like
dick
that.
dinner?
What if it was humdinger?
I take that as a compliment.
Slam, yours is probably ham dick dinner.
Ham Dick Dinner?
Yeah.
I don't, well, F you, dude.
Mine's probably penal beard.
Penal beard.
Yeah.
Someone called you that? Or calls you that?
No, that's just what it is. The worst nickname for me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, yours is probably like
Thomas
worst,
Shit.
Okay.
No, yours is probably like Joe Bag of Dicks.
Yeah, I've been called that.
Joe Bag of Crushed Assholes.
Mine would be like Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of rad, though.
Yeah, that's
Would you
cool.
not say
the
that?
Stern ruined it.
Yeah. Swashbuckler.
I like the swashbuckler,
Stern.
and then Stern just came in.
Yours would be
Is that one of your pirate ancestors?
Swashbuckler's a cool name.
What
though.
about
You should have to
Rossellini?
go by that.
I hate that one.
Yeah.
Rossellini.
That's one of the worst.
It's a really bad one.
I hate when people call me that.
Crispy.
Yeah,
Yours could be Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Crispy.
That's his black alter ego.
Or what about
Or
like
Rice
That plays
Krispies.
baseball.
how about Runny Cocoa Krispies?
Oh, runny.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate when they get runny.
Is that like the
What about just
the leftover milk?
What about Crispy
after?
Wiener?
Krispy Kreme.
Oh yeah, Krispy Kreme. That's bad because
It's
it's
pretty bad.
It's like corporates invading your life.
Plus, it's really
Liza,
unhealthy.
we all know yours.
What about Crispy Purin?
Elisa.
Liza Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'll
Or
take
how
it.
about
Marilyn Monroe.
Liza?
That crosses the line for
How
me.
about Liza Gross, like in quotation marks, Minnelli?
How about Lies in the Sand?
Oh,
I don't know.
dude.
I like the beat.
You were just
so-
vulgar tonight,
Yeah.
Ross.
Well, just like Ross on Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking it too far.
What, Phoebe?
They gotta bring it back to
I feel
dinosaurs.
like he makes that noise a lot. I don't know. Isn't he? What?
Well, I just want to thank you guys for having me on.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being
Shout
here.
out, man. Shout out, Crispy.
Anyone
for
got any
being here.
shout outs real
Crispy.
quick?
Shout out Lyza.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Shout out Ross, Liza, Crispy,
Yeah,
Coco,
Emerald
Crispy,
City.
Liza,
Yeah, shout out
Gross
Ross,
Manelli.
Liza.
And,
Shout out Liza.
Swashbuckler.
Shout out
Yo,
Ross.
shout
Shout out
back.
Crispy.
Liza.
Shout back.
Shout out,
everybody.
Shout out Beard. Shout
Shout
Bang
out
Down,
Slam.
Rouse.
shout out to
Beer.
Commando up in Fargo.
Shout out to
Shout out Keena.
Shout out Kim Jong Un. Shout out
Shout out to Lil
Grandma Candy
Cass.
Juice.
Shout out to number
Look
2
at-
pencils.
Shout out BB.
Shout out Beans.
Shout out Old Matt. Love you,
Aaliyah.
Dada.
Love you, Dada.
Love you, Dada.
Love you,
Timberland,
Dada.
Magoo, Missy Misdemeanor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Shout
Lisa,
out to Fluoride.
Left
Keeping our
Eye.
teeth clean.
Shout out Hey Girl
Shout
for
out
not
Love.
being
Shout
here.
out Left Eye.
Thanks, Hey Girl.
Yeah, thanks for not
Appreciate
being
ya.
here, Hey Girl.
Appreciate
Shout
you
out.
showing up.
Shout out you.
Shout out Pneumatoid. Thanks for answering my text.
Shout out YouTube for giving us
YouTube.
all those videos.
Shout out you two for giving us Bono.
Shout out to all the urologists out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Cancer.
Shout out Dr. Twidwell.
Shout it out. Like, shut it out forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout outs to shout out.
Shout out Shout.
Shout out Science.
My
Shout
favorite
out Math.
detergent.
Shout out education.
Shout out,
Shout out to our sponsor, Shout.
Out.
Shout out
Shout out
Mothers
HP for
Against
making
Drunk
such
Driving.
amazing products.
Shout out Microsoft for making a
Microsoft,
keyboard
sure.
that I can rest my wrists on.
Shout out Microsoft.
Shout out to internet scams.
Shout out to Des.
Shout out to shout outs. Shout out to the Radio Nomad. And if you want to shout out to the Radio Nomad, you can do it really on any social media outlet, Twitter, Facebook, or the best and coolest and easiest. And if you want to get your thoughts heard on the show, you can just send us an email at theradionomad@gmail.com. I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank everybody for showing up. It's awesome having you guys here. Really, it means a lot. So, yeah, just keep going Nomad. Nomads.
Man came from far away, from New Orleans and then the East Bay. He said, "This is a Mecca." I said, "This ain't no Mecca, man. This place is fucked." 3 months go by.